Choosing the bullet option from the top menu works fine. If we take our bullets file, select our first list here in that bullets file, and you'll find there are 3 lists. One is a shopping list, one's a set of animals, and one are countries. And we can go up to the bullets and I would choose shape and outdent, or a numbered list, or choose one of the numbered lists internally. Now, this does work fine until the point you want to customize that bullet list. For example, in the list of shapes, these might not be the shapes that you want. You might want a specific bullet point that really matches the kind of items that you've got. If I want a different shape to the one listed here, I would come down to Define New Bullet. I can then either choose a symbol or a picture. So let's go for a different symbol. And because it throws me into the Wingdings font, there are a lot of symbols to choose from. So I could choose this OK symbol. OK icon. You see the preview shows that icon. OK. That then gets used in my list and gets added to here, the document bullets. So I can see the ones that are being used in this document and the bullet library. Because I've chosen it, it then effectively gets added to the bullet library. So that's in the drop list, define new bullet. A symbol will take you into the Wingdings font, but you can choose from others. You could choose Wingdings 2 to get another set of crazy shapes, or Wingdings 3, or symbols if you have the symbols font on your machine. Symbol, and there's a lot of shapes in there as well. Or you can choose a picture, in which case you then have a choice of browsing your machine, picking a picture up from office.com, or the web, or your SkyDrive if you're logged into that as well, and even down here your Flickr account if you add that to your account options. Let's just choose office.com as a quick option for a bullet and choose to search for shopping. This will then find us some shopping related images. Let's choose that one, insert, and I'm going to get that little picture of someone shopping, and you can just see that there. Now the problem with using an image as your bullet point is they are tiny representations of that image and become quite small. And you cannot resize the size of that image. It's the size that you're given. Now, if you were to choose one of the symbol options, which is a better choice really for a bullet point, we go to Define New Bullet and choose a symbol, such as a little heart. And what you can do, having chosen the heart, is go to the font option here and increase the size of the font for the bullet. So I'm going to go just super large to demonstrate a 22-point heart. OK, OK. And you'll see the heart then gets pushed up to 22 points, but your text will stay at whatever point size you have the text set to. I may have just gone a little bit too large there. Go back in, define new bullet, font, and let's drop down to 14. So that's still bigger than the normal size. OK, OK. And we get 14 size hearts, which are bigger than I would have got by default, but not so large that they look silly. And we can do a similar thing with the animal list. Now, once you've actually defined a bullet, it exists in the library, so you can use it again. You can see that's the 14.1 and that's the 22.1. So I could choose that particular one there. The outdent would need to be clicked to bring it back to the left again. But we can also define our own numbered list. So in the little drop down, there are plenty to choose from. You might not like the options, so you can define your new number format. What number style would you like? Well, those are built in. 1, 2, 3, Roman numerals, lowercase and uppercase, letters, first case, lowercase, first, second, third, 1, 2, 3, first, second, third in words. And then we have these leading zeros, 01, 02, 03. I do quite like that, 01, 02, 03. So I'm going to choose that as my style. There's the number format, so I'm not going to affect that 01. See how it's grey? That means it's a field. What I can do is lose the decimal place and put a close bracket. And then alignment. Now this is alignment of the bullet point. Is it aligned to the right, to the left, or centered? Well, let's align it to the right so all the closed brackets then meet. And OK. And you see I then get 01, 02, 03, 04, 05. And if I were to add in another item, dog, it becomes 06. If I add one into the list, so tiger, return, the others get renumbered and I have a gap for typing another animal in, warthog. So that's my own personalized number list, which, just like the personalized icons effectively, gets added into the library. So I get it there to choose if I want to use it again. Down to my country list, I could then highlight my country list, and in the numbered choices, choose the same style. I would need to outdent again. Now, when you have numbered lists like this that do not run consecutively, there is a gap. What you can do is link them together by right-clicking here at the beginning of this one and choose Continue Numbering. And what it will do is it will attach itself to the previous numbered list. And then we get 7, then becomes 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Now, sometimes that can happen to you inadvertently, and you find two numbered lists that should be separate but have actually been treated as continuous by Word. Well, in that case, you would go to the beginning of the second list as we have here and put restart at. And in this case, it's 01, but that could be 1 or I, depending on the style of your numbered list. So click, and that goes back to 01, and these are two now separate lists. Obviously, that only works and is a requirement with the numbered lists, not with the bullet lists that just have shapes. So it's right-click on the second or subsequent list to say Continue Numbering, and Word will link it to the previous list. Or if it's already linked to the previous list, then you can right-click and restart. Now, that doesn't matter that there is a little gap there or a massive gap full of text. So I could put some information in here. This is a paragraph of not very interesting text. Come down to here, right click, and I can still ask it to be joined to the previous list, Continue Numbering, which if you're building quite a large document would be extremely useful. So here we've looked at customizing the bullets, having a different shape for the shaped bullets and having a different numbered system for the numbered bullets, and the clever ability of joining multiple lists together by continuing their numbering across a gap of even a few pages, but certainly paragraphs or lines of text.